view with Lou, our video blog. Well, today we're kind of a view from the seats with Lou in our sanctuary. Remember that our blog is a desire for us to establish a communication and dialogue around the vision and mission of Hope United Methodist Church, which is connecting with God, each other, and our community as we grow in maturity as disciples of Jesus Christ through experiencing God and sharing the love of Jesus Christ in the world. Now, thanks to Nancy Burden, who came back from our last session, and she said, well, what does that connection look like? You know, how might I experience connection? And so today, I wanted to unpack a little bit of that for us. Connection might, for example, be attending an event like some of our Hope to Connect events at church, in which we get together to share in fellowship and potluck dinners and all that kind of stuff. But when we talk about connection, we have to start at the right place, and that would be connecting with God. Oh, sorry about the glare. So, you might not know this, but back in the day when Methodism got its start, to be called a Methodist was not a compliment. Actually, it was something of a diss, derogatory or a term of reproach. Methodists were being ridiculed because they were disciplined and spent regular methods and times for study and Christian behavior. So in defending Methodism, John Wesley, its founder, offered his definition of what the essential characteristics of a Methodist are. And I quote, "What is then the mark? Who is a Methodist? According to your own account." Wesley answered, "A Methodist is one who has the love of God shed abroad in his heart by the Holy Spirit, given unto him, one who loves the Lord with all his heart, with all his soul, with all his mind, and all his strength. God is the joy of his heart and the desire of his soul, which is constantly crying out, Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none on earth that I desire beside thee. My God and my all, thou art the strength of my heart and my portion forever." Wow. It should leave very little doubt in our mind that Methodists take connection with God as a priority of their life. This is important to us as we look to deepen and live out our understanding of our mission and vision, particularly connecting to God, each other, and our community as we mature as disciples of Jesus. Wesley came to call this threefold connection holiness of heart and life. Loving God means loving the neighbor as well as properly loving ourselves. These related and interconnected things cannot be separated. But first and foremost, it is the love of God for us, expressed in Jesus Christ, and a free return of that affection towards God that anchors everything we do. For Wesley, the worship service, the Bible study, the prayer meeting, small accountability groups, and serving others was really part of one thing. At their root is the centrality of the love of God for us. And as we journey deeper and deeper into our love for God in return, we cannot help but draw closer to others. It is when we place God at the center rather than on the margins of our lives that connection becomes possible. I hope that it's no secret for you that at Hope you can find experiences of connection to God through regular participation in our worship service, through actually the financial giving and our ministries, personal and group prayer, getting involved in accountability groups. Accounting groups is a fancy word for people who join together to support each other in their daily walk with Jesus. There are fellowship and affinity groups. These are small groups who share common interests, maybe those for men or women. Bible study groups and places to serve in our church and in our community and through our international missions, literally, to serve Christ in the world. The point of all of this activity is to provide an opportunity to connect with God in our own hearts first, and through our lives, through God's heart and passion for others. And through that connection, find a growing love for ourselves and our neighbors. The responsibility to prioritize relationship with God over and above the world is yours. Do you dare to be a Methodist? Who knows? You might even get a reputation. Well, thanks for being with us today. Remember that what we're hoping to do is to encourage a dialogue. Please respond to me with your questions. Again, hit me up on the church patio whenever you see me. For this particular installment, we're going to move our vlog to YouTube, so when you come to the website and connect onto the view from the pew with you, you'll be taken straight up to YouTube. So we hope to see you next week.